Hello everyone! Welcome to my weekly series of cooking live with you every week at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Fridays, okay? So I'm going to be sharing this content in my virtual party. So every week I have hosts that gather their friends online virtually, and the hosts get rewards and everybody gets to learn about new recipes and fun things. So I'm going to take a few minutes, hence the sign right here. It says I will need about 5 minutes to get the rest of this ready. So this is streaming into all my virtual parties as well, okay? But today you're going to learn how to make some fun cucumber bites. I just learned about these, and a strawberry cheesecake dip, and I'm going to give you all the tips about summer picnics, taking food to barbecues or pool or beaches. I got all of our cool and serve trays ready to go. And I need you to do two things while we wait. I need you to comment so I know that you're here, and I need you to share this video because I'm also going to do a giveaway and give away one of these small cool and serve bowls, okay? So give me a few minutes. I'm going to pop this in my virtual parties. You guys grab a drink, share this with a friend, and I will be chit-chatting over here and getting everything in my parties, okay? So as you guys are popping in, we just need like 2 seconds to get started. Here we are, yay, you guys are here. Give it a minute and I will be right there to start this out. I just got to share it to a couple places, and we will be right there. All right, so as you guys are popping in, comment below, read the instructions, read everything in the live so you know what's happening today. All right, so I'm just sharing this in Lori's virtual party, but this is for anybody, wherever you're coming in from. Comment below. Let me know how you found this video. All right, guys? Let me know what your weekend plans are. What are your weekend plans? Put them in the chat. We are going to take all this food and going to try a picnic. I haven't had a picnic with my family in a long time, but my team challenged me to do it, so as the leader, I do what my team asks. So here we go. Okay, I think we got all the virtual parties covered. Everything is posting everywhere. Got that, and we are, I think, ready to go. I am going to open this up on my computer, guys, because I have a hard time seeing the comments so far away, so I just want to make sure I catch any questions that are happening, so I'm going to put this up right here, okay? So what is your favorite summer item to take to a barbecue? What is your favorite summer food to take to a barbecue? Put it in the chat below. And here's the live chart. Okay. I think we are ready to go. Oops. Oh, God. There we go. All right, let's see where I can put it so I can see these chats. There we go. All right. Okay, guys, we are here. We are live. We are ready to show you guys some things that you can take to your summer barbecues, your picnics, your beach, your pool days, okay? It could even be considered meal prep or quick, easy dinners, okay? So we're making 2 things. I just learned about this recipe from one of my consultants. They're cucumber bites with like a dill cream cheese. And then we're also going to make a strawberry cheesecake dip. Does that sound good? Does that sound good for everyone? Okay, put it below. And one of the products that are featured this week is our entire Cool and Serve collection, okay? There's a total of 5, I think. So we are going to, I'll get this all ready, like after this video. There's other things I'm going to do. I just don't want to keep you too long. But this is our large Cool and Serve bowl. It has a freezer insert, so you can make like your potato salad, your pasta salad. Nobody wants to eat pasta salad at a barbecue that's been sitting out for an hour, okay? Because the mayonnaise has eggs in it, and it goes bad. So this will help you with the lid, keep it cool. You can put your watermelon in it. You can take it out on the barbecue. I'm going to use this small one today for the strawberry cheesecake dip, so the cream cheese, everything stays nice and cold. And then we have our cool and serve. So these are cool and serve bowls, and these are cool and serve trays. So we have the small one, we have the rectangular, and we have the cool and serve, which is for deviled eggs, which I'm also going to be using today. Okay, and this is the one, guys. If you're just popping in, make sure you leave any kind of comment. Any comment counts, and you hit the share button, and you will be entered to win this cool and serve bowl. Okay, you got 24 hours, so I'll come back tomorrow. I'll check everyone that shared and commented, and I will pick the winner. Sound good? Sound good? All right, should we start with dessert, or should we start with cucumber bites? Okay, we got some barbecue, dessert, potato salad, strawberry pretzel, cream cheese dessert. Okay, we got lots and lots of favorites. So let's just start. Let's start with this. Let's start with dessert first because I like dessert. Anyways, I could just eat dessert all the time, right? Okay, so this right here, we need a couple ingredients. So you need some Greek yogurt, you need a couple strawberries, sugar, cream cheese, powdered sugar, and vanilla. Okay, so we need to core these strawberries, and I thought I would try this thing I saw on TikTok and make sure that, to see if it works. Because sometimes you see those things, right, on social, and you're like, does that really work? So supposedly, let me know if this, if you knew this. So supposedly, you take a straw, and then you pop it, and then it just pops out. Holy cow, it works. It just pops out and holds out the strawberries without having to waste so much and cut everything down. Who knew? Did you know this? Oops. So yeah, and then you just rip the rest off. Look at that. Huh. Did you guys know that, or did you just learn that? Because I just learned that. I think that's pretty cool. I think maybe cutting it off would be faster, but look at that. How cool is that? I'm like so excited. This is like the coolest thing ever. Oh man, you could totally fill these. Alright, so we're just hulling out these strawberries because we need some strawberries. Of course, if you knew, okay, I don't know why this makes me so excited, but this is like very satisfying to have the perfect top pulled off and the perfect like strawberry, like, and you're not wasting all that stuff that you normally slice off. Isn't that pretty cool? Okay, I don't know. I think it's cool. You guys can think whatever you want, but I think that's cool. Okay, guys, so check it out. We're doing that with our strawberries and pulling them out. I guess my only question I have about this thing is, what do I do with all the things that's in here? I guess you could rinse it out, or maybe you have a special straw for this. But this is very satisfying. Okay, so we cleaned out our strawberries. So if you know this, oh my God, the straw. I couldn't think of the word. I had the German word, the Italian word. If you knew about the strawberry hack, comment yes. If not, comment no. I'd like to see who knows about this stuff. Typically, it's the people that are on social media, on TikTok. That's where we know all this stuff. Okay, so we need about 2 to 3 strawberries sliced with the quick slice. So we are going to use the quick slice. It's very sharp on the bottom. It helps you slice things evenly, like strawberries, like not deviled eggs, but hard-boiled eggs, avocados. What else to slice with this? Oh, you know what my favorite thing is tomato mozzarella, because it's like bam, bam. The tomatoes, it doesn't mush it because it's actually really sharp, so don't put your fingers below. Okay, slice 2 ounces of strawberries, and then turn them a quarter and slice again. All right, well, let's line them up all. So it looks like we're going for a specific shape here. So you always want to wiggle, okay? You always want to wiggle and not press with stuff like that. I wonder if I could do this. No? Okay. You always want to wiggle and not press, because the wiggling will have that sawing motion that will actually cut through your fruits and vegetables and not mush them, because you don't want them mushed, right? Okay, so what would you slice with the quick slice? If you love the quick slice, comment quick slice. If you have it, comment have it. There we go. So we got these looks like these little strips that we want, apparently. Place them into a 1-cup bowl, or any bowl, and add the sugar. So we have about half a tablespoon of sugar, and our strawberries are all going in this bowl now. Okay, so we are going to put the sugar on this and set it aside. Okay, I don't know if this is like a European thing or everybody does it thing, but my dad, that's how you get, like, that's how I would get strawberries. Strawberries and sugar. And, or you dip the strawberries, I know it's really bad, but in sugar and then so good. All right, so we're going to let that sit aside. Place the remaining strawberries in the manual food processor and process until puree. Okay, let's talk about this processor, okay? I have an electric processor as well. That's the one that comes with the Flex Plus, but this little handy guy is really good if, especially if you're camping or if you're outdoors and there's no electricity, or you just want something quick and little and you don't want to pull out your big processor, okay? It has no batteries, nothing like that. And then the cool thing is the blade comes out. So if you are doing your salsa, your guacamole, like you take out the blade, you're done. It even comes with a lid, and you can store it until your party, okay? So it has like multiple purposes. But of course, you can do your chicken salad, crushed Oreos, all those fun things, and do them as well. Okay, so we're going to puree this bad boy up. There we go. See? Super quick and easy. And guys, this is actually, the manual food processor is a product that comes in a new consultant starter kit. So, just saying. Just saying, if you're looking for some extra summer cash or anything like that, that's a good time. All right, transfer the puree into a large mixing bowl. Why do I have to do that? I'm always questioning the recipe. Sometimes I feel like there's a million steps and I could just cut one. Place the cream cheese, powdered sugar, and vanilla extract into the, oh, I know why. Okay. So I'm going to put it right in our cool and serve bowl, which is the one that's going to keep this dip nice and cold, okay? But you don't have to use it for cold things. I mean, you can. So there is an insert on the bottom. It's in the freezer right now, that once I'm ready to go to my picnic, I'm going to take it out, put it in here. It's going to keep it nice and cold. Make sense? Yes, yes? Makes sense? Okay. Cool. Have it, want it, yep. All right. No, don't have it, didn't know about it. Cool, cool, cool. All right, guys. And just so you know, I will be doing this unless something happens. But right now the time is every Friday, same place, same time. I'm going to teach you some kind of recipe beginning to end, okay? Does that sound like a good plan? Does that sound like a good plan? Okay, good. All right. So we got our strawberries in here. So that's step one to the strawberry cheesecake dip. And then step two is we get the other ingredients in here, which is cream cheese. So it is actually 8 ounces of cream cheese, but I only have 4 because my Instacart order only brought me 1 block of cream cheese and not 2. But that's okay. So we're going to get that in here, and I'm just going to add a little bit extra of Greek yogurt instead. So it's all going to be okay. I was thinking about maybe using some sour cream. I could probably do that too, but it's okay. Anybody use Instacart? When I moved here, I was like obsessed with it because where we used to live, it was like in the middle of nowhere. I couldn't order. There was nothing. There was no pizza delivery, no Chinese, no Instacart. So when I moved here, it was like, oh yeah, we're totally Instacarting things. Okay, so we got the cream cheese, powdered sugar. So 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar. I already have that pre-measured. And I like to make my powdered sugar in the deluxe cooking blender because it's just powdered. It's just regular sugar. I didn't know that until I knew. But it's just regular sugar and cornstarch, and you put it on the grind setting, and it turns into powdered sugar. I thought that was great. I didn't know that. So it was brilliant. The vanilla extract, and I think that's it. I'm just going to put a splash without a measure. And this is paper chuck vanilla seasoning, but it's only available in the holiday season, so can't get it right now. Sorry. All right, we got this all. We're going to mix this up. So while I do that, why don't you guys let me know what your weekend plans are? Let me know what your weekend plans are. Are you going somewhere? Are you staying home? Are you barbecuing? Are you grilling? Are you relaxing? Doing any projects? Oh, look at that. I think I could just eat that right now. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot something. I forgot the green yogurt. Oh no, fold in the yogurt. Okay, so the Greek yogurt comes in at the end. Look at me following the recipe. Okay, so this is pretty easy, and then you just serve this with some graham crackers. You could probably serve this with some apples. I think like some green apples would be good. Graham crackers, vanilla wafers. We'll see if Gigi eats this because she's probably going to be like, there's chunks of strawberries. Anybody have that like texture kid that is like, it's all about texture. If it doesn't have the right texture, she won't eat it, man. All right, so here we go. And then we're going to fold in some Greek yogurt, which if you've been following me for a while, you guys know I love Greek yogurt because it adds in some lots and lots of protein, which none of us, well, I won't say none of us, but a lot of us don't get enough protein in. All right, I'm trying to get all this sugar because why not? Okay, and then this, guys, just goes in a dishwasher, just not the lid. The lid you have to just kind of wipe off. And then we need about 3/4 of a cup, 1 cup of Greek yogurt. Fold that in. So this would be great. Don't you think that this strawberry cheesecake dip would be great for your next barbecue, your next beach trip, your next vacation in your like vacation home or whatever you do, right? What do you think? I think that would be great. Okay, we have a spoon here. And it says 1 cup. I am going to do probably a little more than a cup because remember, I was out of half the cream cheese. So we're going to use this oldie and goodie, right? How many of you guys have this? How many of you guys have this, right? It's the Paper Chef Medjol cup. It's been around for 40-something years. The blue goes with the spout. That's how you remember. Blue spout, water, liquid, okay? And then the rest, anything solid, you press down. I'll just do 1 cup and we'll see how it goes. You press down and you can fill it so you can squish it out. That's the whole point, okay? The liquid side is not that spectacular. I mean, it's just like a normal measuring cup, but the solid side, that's where the magic happens. I could totally see you using vanilla Greek yogurt too. I don't see why that wouldn't work. I probably wouldn't use a strawberry yogurt because you're already putting strawberries in it. That makes sense. But actually, I think, so here's the cool part, right? This is like satisfying. But I think you could do this, with other fruits, like peaches or something, right? Don't you think you could do this with peaches or other things? All right, so now we're going to fold this in. We're just going to fold and mix all this together. So when you fold, you're not supposed to like go like this. You're supposed to like slowly incorporate. Sometimes I don't have the patience for that, but I'm not really sure what the difference is. I know if you're folding in like egg whites or something, then it keeps all the air in it. But okay, so this already looks really good. So, and then you would just put your cool and serve insert. So there's a frozen, I'll get it out so I can show you guys. And I think this is it. So I think I would totally do this with peaches or cherries or even pineapple. Maybe some crushed pineapple and some like coconut shreds. Oh yeah, that sounds like totally up my alley. Or like kind of like a key lime pie maybe with some lime. I think that would be good too, don't you guys think? Okay, so it looks like it's all incorporated. I think we're all there. So then you just kind of spread it out, and now we're just going to put the strawberries on top, the rest of the strawberries. Let's try it. Yeah, this is good. I'm going to eat that. Very, very like refreshing, like very light. I feel like you could even add a little bit of like lemon zest or something, and then I think these just go on top, right? Top the dip with the sliced strawberries. Okay, so that way it looks like nice and pretty, right? That makes sense. You could probably add some chocolate chips. Yada 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 yada. Bada boom, bada boom. Recipe number 1 is done. Peaches. Denise says peaches are her favorites, right? Don't you? Okay, that's the thing about me is I can look at a recipe and I can be like, nah, I think it will be better with this. And that's why I never follow a recipe. But but I always follow the recipe mostly the first time around, and then I'll tweak it, okay? So is this pretty? I think this is super cool. Do we love it? Do we love it? Is this something you would eat? Comment below, let me know. And remember, while you're watching live, comment live. If you're watching the replay later, comment replay. Make sure you hit share, and then make sure you leave a comment. And I'm actually giving away, this is the one I'm giving away, the small cool and serve bowl, okay? So let me show you the insert real quick before I put this away. I'll get it out of the freezer real quick. So this is the insert, right? So this is in the freezer. This actually works. It's good to have these ice packs anyway. The big one has one on the bottom as well, okay? So basically, you lift the clear part, all right? This is how it works. You lift the clear part. You put the freezer part below, okay? Oops, it's hard to do one-handed. All right. There you go. Put the freezer part in here below. Put this in there, lid on, and now you can transport it to your barbecues, your picnics, your pools, your games. Maybe you're outside, watching your kids' games or something, your pool parades, whatever you're doing. Or you're just transferring it to a barbecue at your friend's house, but it stays nice and cold and it has a lid, okay? So that's why I love these cool and serve trays. Now, imagine a pasta salad in here, a potato salad, macaroni salad, anything like that with mayonnaise, or even some fruit, like everything that's warm and gross outside, okay? So you definitely want to make sure everything stays nice and cool. And I also love when things have a lid, because what also I find really gross at barbecues is when everything is open, and I know damn well that there's like flies that are crawling around, and it's just like disgusting. Okay, so recipe number 1 is complete. I'm going to put this back in the freezer because I'm going to need it later today, so I want to make sure it stays nice and cold. Okay? Sound good? Are we still here? Are you still here? I have the cool and serve, and I love it. Yes, awesome. Yeah, leave your comments below. Would love to hear if you already have some of these products. Okay. Recipe number 1, complete. We're moving on to recipe number 2. Oh, but real quick, I'm going to show you these. I have another strawberry. Let me show you. So these are our new cut and store containers, okay? So many of you guys, probably like me, busy people, you wash your veggies, fruits, and you prep them so they're easy to grip. This is a cutting board. This is not flexible. This is hard. This is a cutting board, okay? So these come in a set or 2. So you can sit here, you can wash your strawberries, right? Then you can cut them or whatever it is that you're doing to them. Then you can put them in here, right? I'm just showing this for purpose of showing it to you. And then you put your lid on it, and bam. You could take this to lunch. You could have some veggies. Maybe you're running late and you're like, oh, I don't know what to grab for lunch. You grab a couple of veggies that might not be prepped. Put a little knife in here, a little prep knife, and you can cut at work. You can cut on the ball field. You can cut at the beach, right? Or you can just use this to cut and prep all at the same time. So these are, they come in a set of 2 too, and these are called the cut and close, the cut and close, that's what they're called, the cut and close containers. So if you want these, always comment 1, or if you're part of one of these virtual parties, the link is also here, and you can just shop right there. All right, sound good? Okay, what's happening? Yay, thanks so much for sharing, Denise, Aunt Missy. Also, if you're wondering what's in here, it's not alcohol. It's cold brew, so I love to make my own cold brew. Favorite just cold brew maker. And that's what I drink in the afternoon rather than going to Starbucks and spending like $6 on one, right? Okay. Recipe number 2. I only have the ingredients, so we're going to go with it. But I kind of know how this is probably going to go. So these are cucumber bites. I saw my friend Lorraine do this, and I'm like, how did you make those cucumbers? They look so cute. And she sent me the recipe. So that's a fun fact about our team. So if you're looking for really just some community and some fun friends, we have these little challenges going on right now, and one of the challenges is to have a picnic, some kind of picnic in your living room outside. So I was like, hey family, we need to have a picnic this week because I don't think we've had a picnic in a long time unless we go to the beach or something. So I was like, well, we could just go in the backyard. But I'm like, we're new here. We've only lived here a year. I'm like, is there a cool place to go and get a view of the New York City skyline or some kind of lake? So we're going on a picnic today. So our family is going to go on a picnic. My family's like, what are we doing? You know, my kids are like 10 or 12. My son is in the bra stage, so he's like, huh? What can we at home? Anybody have kids like that? I was like, I'm not ready for that age, but that's okay. So I saw these cucumber bites that will go in our cool and serve tray, and I was like, let's try it. So I like to buy English cucumbers, and there's probably multiple reasons why people love English cucumbers. But when I came to the States and bought a normal cucumber, I was like, it's very grainy, it's got a lot of big seeds. I've never seen a cucumber like that. I'm only used to these English cucumbers, so I always buy these. But I love them because they have, they just have less seeds, and they don't have the big seeds. So I love to use English cucumbers. Anybody else? My kids, like Gigi, will just eat a whole cucumber, literally all by herself. Like, not joking. Anybody else? My kids love cucumbers. I love cucumbers too. So, all right. So we're gonna slice these in like thicker slices, like not thin. You want them a little thicker. All right. So that's step number one. Ooh, almost cut myself there. Not that that never happened on live TV, but that's okay. All right. So we're gonna slice these. Bada bing, bada boom. Then I'm gonna put these in my cool and serve tray. And then you basically make this like ranch, dill, cream cheese thing. You make that spread, and then you kind of pipe it on your cucumbers, okay? So let me get the cool and serve tray and move that over here and show you guys how we'll just experiment. So does anybody else love dill? So I love dill. I'm not a fan of fresh dill because I feel like when I cut it, it goes everywhere, and it has like, I don't know, I feel like it's really overpowering, but I actually love the all-purpose. I go through this like, I don't know, a lot. Potato salad, chicken salad, it goes on roasted potatoes, and you probably can't see it, but it actually has nice chunks of dill, like nice thick. You can see that it's really just dehydrated dill, and it has a recipe of all of our seasonings. In case you didn't know, you can mix them with half a cup of sour cream, half a cup of mayonnaise, mix them with the seasoning, and you have an instant dip. You can mix them with Greek yogurt, right, to make it a little lighter. You can mix it with some cream cheese. You can mix it with just sour cream. I wouldn't mix it with just mayonnaise. That might be a little much, but that's okay. So the second thing I'm going to show you guys is, as we make this cucumber thing, is I'm going to use the cool and serve tray, and half of this is going to have some deviled eggs that I still have to make. I'm not going to do all the things here today, but I'll show you the insert flips around, and you can make cool and serve things in it. And then the other half, I'm going to make like a cheese and cracker type of thing, okay? So these right here are our storage bags, I think they're called, okay? And what I really love about them, I've had other ones before Paper Chef came out with them because I think the concept is great, but they were really thin, they were like breaking, and they were like melting, and they were like deforming, so, and they would never close right. So this was like a zipper system, which is like perfect. They can go in your microwave. You can steam with these. The big ones can be sous vide. They go in our deluxe multi-cooker. They can sous vide. And, you know, if you're trying to like be a little bit more cautious about the environment, these are great. Or actually, if you're trying to save money and not go through all those plastic bags all the time that, you know, are like a couple dollars for a bag, right? Okay, so here we go. And then we're going to add some cheese, and I'll show you my favorite tip for cheese in here as well. All right, so, well, I was going to put deviled eggs in it, but now I want to put the little, cucumbers. I want to put both in it. I want to do deviled eggs and cucumbers. But you know what? Since I have like a million trays I could use, we're going to push this back to the side. And we'll just use this tray. Because my goal today is to have a picnic and bring every cool and serve tray I have, which is 5 of them, because that's my goal today, because I have them all. All right, so here we go. So this one right here is a rectangular one, so it has one flat insert. So you can make a 7-layer dip in here and bring it, and the bottom will also have trays, okay, cool trays that are in the freezer right now. You can make a cake in this. The other day I transported cupcakes in this. It works for that as well. And this is the sign-on special this month. So if you are looking to maybe try something new and make money while cooking dinner and showing stuff to other people, then this is the sign-on bonus right now. You get this and the quote-unquote business for $49 just in June. Okay, so 4 ounces of cream cheese. Okay, so here we go. We're going to mix everything. Let me get another little bowl. So let's see what's happening. Love English cucumbers. Yes, Jackie. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Denise. Thanks for popping in. Which bowl should we use? I have so many bowls. All right, we're just going to use this glass rectangular bowl. All right, so we need 4 ounces of cream cheese. I'm going to mix that in here. So if you make like a cheese and cracker fruit type thing, what is your favorite food on those platters? Like, what's the first thing you go for? I actually love me a good cheese and crackers. I think that is really delicious. Let's see, 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise. Okay, so this is mayonnaise that my husband made. So you can make your own mayonnaise with the immersion blender or a immersion blender. Okay, it's just eggs. It's kind of a little, when you first make mayonnaise, you're like, ooh, that's a lot of oil. It's a little like, a lot of oil, but it's just oil and eggs and like mustard and citrus lemon or something like that. It's pretty simple. And then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of our ranch seasoning. So not liquid ranch, but just ranch seasoning. So a lot of times I like to just use the seasoning too, because then you don't have all the calories of regular ranch, which is great. So I think this would be, I mean, this is basically a dip, right? We're going to pipe this on our cucumbers, so this would probably just be a really great dip to add to your collection as well. And then 1 tablespoon of dill. This is so good. So just a little tip, if you didn't know, the cap of the Pampered Chef spices is 2 tablespoons. So we need about 1 tablespoon, all right? Whoops, what? That's a lot, but that's okay. So I wish you could see this, like you could see all the, probably can, but all the little specks, like how fresh the dill is, right? Brie on green apples, Jackie says is her favorite. So I have to tell you a funny story about brie. When I first tried brie, like if you just eat brie with like nothing, it's a little weird, okay? It's a little stinky cheese. So I'm actually going to add, this said garlic salt. I'm just going to add a clove of garlic, and you just keep the peel on. You don't need the peel, all right, guys? But anyways, but then I had the Pampered Chef recipe. It's like, if you go to the website, it's called Brown Sugar Dijon Brie, and oh my God, when I say it's like, it's like sweet and salty at the same time, like, you know, if you're like on a weekend watching TV and you just have one of those there, you could eat the whole thing. It was so good. So I love me a good brie if it's like mixed with something sweet. Does that make sense? Anybody else? Or like with some like the brie with the pineapple rum sauce or our raspberry habanero sauce is actually also really good. Okay, did I miss something? So we got cream cheese, mayonnaise, ranch, dill, garlic. This says Italian seasoning. I feel like it looks very seasoned. I don't feel like I want to put Italian seasoning in here because I really want this to taste like dill. Okay? This say 3 tablespoons. Oh, okay, my bad. It says 3 tablespoons of ranch dressing, not ranch seasoning. So that's why I was like, there's a lot of ranch seasoning in here. All right, so we're gonna improvise. We're just gonna add a little bit more mayonnaise because I need something to pick up all these spices now. We're just gonna add a little bit more mayonnaise. How's that? Why not, right, guys? All right. So does that sound so far like a dip that you would make? But it looks really cute. I'll show you. Hopefully, it'll all work out with what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. But let me know if this sounds like a dip that you would make as well. I think you could probably do some sour cream. I probably could have added some Greek yogurt. I don't know. It's like all the same stuff, right? So, all right. So here we go. Mix it all. So now I'm grabbing some of the rest of the seasonings, okay? Here we go. And then I'm going to try something that I don't know if it works. Is that okay if I try something and I fail? All right. Hopefully that's okay. Let me know if that's all right. Wondering if I have this much straight. Okay, some of my customers, you guys are my favorite. I was just talking to someone the other day, and they're like, I think I have this. You probably do, okay? So if you feel like you have a product and you don't really use it or you haven't used it in a while, please message me. I'll send you a recipe or something, okay? All right, we're going to try this. Oh, it's really salty. Okay. Okay, I know why it's salty because I use seasoning instead of ranch. So I think I'm going to cut this with a little bit of Greek yogurt. So, does that work? There you go. More protein. Sound good? All right, I'm glad I tasted this because it's good, but it's really like strong. It's really potent here. So we're just going to add some Greek yogurt and try it again. This is just for my family, okay? So if you see me like touching it, it's all cool. It's just for my family. Nobody else is getting this. I'm not bringing this anywhere. So don't freak out. I love that comment. That was funny. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, that was it. Way better. Okay, so don't be like Claudia and use ranch dressing. Ranch dressing, not ranch seasoning. Okay, so the last step, and then there's one more final step. I thought I would try piping these on with the Easy Accent Decorator. Okay, so they have these piped on, but we have piping bags, but I kind of feel like they're so messy. This is so easy to clean than piping bags. So we're gonna try it, and I picked the one with the biggest tip. So hopefully it'll work because I like to use the Easy Accent Decorator for deviled eggs. So good for deviled eggs. I probably will use this for deviled eggs. So I already cooked my eggs. They're in the pressure cooker right now. They're done. They're just waiting for me. I think this would be fun even to spice up dinner time. So I don't know who saw me. Did you guys see the walking taco bar last week? Did you guys see that? That's something fun you can add to your summer schedule. I think you could have a picnic this summer in your living room, outside. You know, instead of a regular dinner, have like a picnic dinner. Maybe watch a movie or go to the park or go to the beach or just change things up every now and then, right? And heck, right now it's a lot cheaper than going out to eat, right? How many times do you order a fruit tray or veggie tray because of convenience, but literally you're like paying triple, quadruple the price just because maybe you don't have the right tools or the right time to do it or you don't know how to, right? Okay, so here we go. Here's the test. Let's see if it works. All right. Ooh, okay, it works. I'm like, ooh, it works. All right, let me set this up to make sure you guys can see this. All right, and we are going to decorate. So these are little cucumber bites. Make sure you guys can see that. Yes, looks good. I have the decorator. Never used it, but if I ever need it, I have it. Okay, guys, get your paper tap tools out or call me, and I'm going to give you, actually, I really like to do that. Sometimes I do that if people are like, tell me what to do. I send them a recipe. It's almost like homework. And I give them like, okay, you're going to try this recipe this week, right? And then they use it. But the easy, oh my God, it works. I'm excited. Okay, this is like super cute. I love when food tastes good, but when it looks good too. Now, this might not be an everyday thing, but I think to bring this to like a dinner party, a barbecue this summer. Okay, can you guys see this? All right, I'll do one up here. This is the only way I know how to decorate because I don't know how to decorate cupcakes, but I'll decorate me some food. All right, Claudia, I feel so good when this works out. But listen, I'm not perfect. I'm just a pampered chef. I'm not a real chef. Just trying to teach busy people how to make some fun foods. I'm so excited! I love it! Okay, I want to I have some extra. I might cut up another cucumber. But we're not done. We're not done. To make it look even prettier. And then this got to go in the fridge because it's melting. To make it even prettier, now we're going to cut a tomato in half. Little grape tomatoes. Cut them in half. Okay, are you ready? It's going to even look cuter. All right, so now we're going to, oh my God. All right, Claudia. All right, I want some hearts or likes for this because I'm pretty excited. I don't know if you guys are. But, all right, adorable. What can you substitute for the mayo and ranch? Well, I think you could do sour cream or Greek yogurt. And instead of ranch, I think you could just use the dill seasoning or whatever spice. I think you could totally do that with just whatever seasoning you want. I do definitely recommend the dill seasoning that we have. It's such a good one. Oh my God. Okay, guys. If you take this to a party this summer, I want to be tagged. I want credit for this. Well, I didn't come up with this recipe, but I want you to think of me if you make this, okay? Can we do that? All right, so good. Actually, the other day I got the funniest message. I don't know if she's on watching, but she's like, I had a dream about you and Paper Chef. I was like, yay, people are dreaming about me. Hopefully it was a good dream. And it was so cute. All right, here we go. And then I think on the other side, I'll just put my rest of my veggies, or maybe I'll put some chips. And then again, this would be like melting in 2 seconds, right? So we want to make sure we use the little cool inserts. Oh my God. It's adorable. Okay, yes, I want some hearts. I want some hearts, people. My kids are probably going to pick the tomato out, but that's okay. I know I'm having too much fun. It's great, right? You get to talk to people and make money and sell some stuff and teach and try new things. Look at that. Okay, well, I'm going to, so number one, if you don't follow me on my stories, that's where a lot of the behind the scenes, I'm not going to do a post about every little thing that I do, but that's what stories are for. My goal today, okay, this is going to be a little charcuterie board. The other side, oh, I'll show it to you. Well, let me get the trays. Hold on, don't leave yet. Let me get all the trays. I'll show you the other 2 trays because you need to know. Okay, yay, thanks for the heart, love it. Okay, so, look at that. That looks like I slaved all day. All right, so these are the trays for the rectangular one, right? These were in my freezer, so this stays nice and cool. So we have a couple things going on here. Move all this stuff. You should see this side. Looks like a disaster. It's okay. All right, so we have this one. We have our strawberry dip that we made, right? And then my final thing, let's see if I can move all this. Get your easy accent decorator. And if you are here with a virtual party, comment below with your virtual host, tag them, let them know you watched this, okay? But here's the other one. This is actually, if I had to tell you to start out with one cool insert tray, I would go with the large cool insert tray, okay? That was my first one, and I think it should be yours too. So these inserts on the back have deviled eggs, insert slides, whatever you want to call them. They're actually white. This is old. It used to be green. So this side right here, I'm going to flip it around and put deviled eggs in it, okay? All right, here we go. It's like, what's wrong with me? And then the other side, I'm just going to keep it as normal, business as usual over here. And that's the one that I'm going to, oh, I did want to show you the cheese. Okay, you want me to show you cheese? How long have it been on? Too long? Oh, long time, but that's okay. I'll show it to you. It's all right. If you're still here, then it's lovely. And then the other side is going to be like cheese and prosciutto and prosciutto, all those things, okay? So isn't that cool? Like, if you're going to get any tray, I definitely say the large cool insert. It is the one I would start out with. So, I'm just going to push this right here so I can make sure you guys see everything. But I'll show you one final thing. I talk about this in my stories a lot, but I love it so much. Maybe I'll show it to you if I know where I put it. Or maybe I won't show you what I did with it. I know I took it out. Oh man, Claudia. But I'm looking for a crinkle cutter. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so this is my hack with cheese, and it's really cheap to do it that way. So instead of buying, again, if you buy anything pre-cut, pre-sliced, pre-diced, pre-shredded, it is more expensive, right? Do you agree? So take the time, buy the cheaper stuff, find an hour where you can prep all the stuff. And right now, especially with grocery prices going crazy, I paid like $3.50 for a dozen eggs. And like cheap eggs, not organic, nothing. Just cheap old eggs, all right? I'm about to give me some chickens here. But anyway, so this instead of buying the pre-sliced cheese or the cheese and cracker pepperoni tray for like $12, $15, you can just do it yourself and make it even cuter, okay? So I love our crinkle cutter for cheese, all right? It is the cutest thing, makes little crinkles, right? The other day I shared a tip too. My son goes for a lot of cheese. I feel like, man, my boys eat a lot of cheese, my husband, my son. But you see the crinkles? So you can even use this in place of cheese sticks. And then I go through 3 times, and then I have all these cute little cubes of cheese. And this block, I mean, I don't know where you live, but this block at Aldi's, of course, is like $2.05 or something, right? Instead of $4 for pre-sliced cracker cheese. And this is even cuter, okay? This looks even cuter. So get yourself the right tools. You have them once. I've had this for 12 years. Lasts forever. I've never seen a crinkle cutter break or anybody send it to me broken. So here we go. Cheesy cheese. Cheesy cheese. Okay, was that fun? Okay, I will be back next week if that's okay with you. Smart and so pretty. Thank you. And probably won't be able to fit all this in here. That's okay. But I'll get next week, Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, don't forget to comment and hit the share button. Tag your host if you're part of a virtual party. And I will do the drawing tomorrow, probably around the same time. I'll put a comment below who won. And you will win, one of you guys will win this. Then you just message me your address, and it'll ship out to you. Okay? Does that sound like a good idea? So if you learned one little thing, or if you learned something you're going to try, put it below. I really like to share quick, easy things and tips, and I really like doing that. So I appreciate you guys. Have a great weekend, and see you next Friday. Yeah, sounds good, guys. All right. What are you making for those that are just popping in? We made a cheesecake strawberry dip, and if you want the replay, for some reason you can't catch it, comment replay, I'll send it to you. And then we made the super cute, adorable cucumber dill bites, okay? So hopefully you had a good time. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, and have a great weekend. And I'll watch my stories because I'll put all the other stuff together here in a minute. All right, guys? Ciao, ciao.